Shut up and sit down.
All right, welcome to our next episode of the podcast, episode 5 of Don't You Hate It. I'm Sam.
I'm Abby.
And I'm Heather.
Abby's congested. That's all.
Yes.
All right, thanks for listening to our podcast, guys.
Hey,
Episode
come back
done.
next week on Wednesday at 4.
Yeah.
See if I'm still congested.
Answer's yes.
Yes.
Time to
Shoot.
sing us out.
Thank you. That was
Oh
a
my
scat
God.
song. I don't have a name for it.
I love the scat, man. What's that song?
No.
I'm
Hi.
gonna feature today's Wednesday Woozik.
No. Well, you did do 2 last.
I did do 2 last time.
So now it's my turn.
Oh.
Oh,
Gotta find it.
caw.
Find the scat, man.
That was a yawn that I turned into a bird
A
call.
screm.
A screm.
I changed my mind. I'll do it later. But, this overnight,
Oh my god.
I had a pretty wild dream that I want to talk about.
Please.
The first dream, because I had 2 dreams, and because I had to get up and pee, and it was a nightmare technically. The first one was, and I was freaking, I was tweaking, and I was beaking. But the first dream, I was on campus here, and I was in my or someone's room. I honestly don't remember. And I looked outside, and there were like a bunch of cops just gathering again, like to these 2 people. And I'm like, what the hell? So then I was like staring outside, and I was watching the cops, and then like one of them pulled a gun on the cops, like one of the people. And I'm like, oh my gosh, school shooter. So I was very scared. And then like I was like, I'll just keep acting normally, and I just won't go outside. And then I stayed in my room for a bit, and then like this really loud intercom system like went off and was like in a panicked voice like, there are people with guns outside, don't go outside, stay in your room, protect yourself at all costs. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is scary as hell. So like I barricaded the door, and I don't know why, but I have a pocket knife, and then at home I have this World War II machete that I just had, and I'm like, I'll kill him with this World War II machete that I brought. I didn't bring it, but whatever. And I stood behind the door with the World War II machete and this little pocket knife, and I'm like, if they come in, I'm gonna slice them up, slice and dice, baby. So they never came in, because instead I woke up and I had to pee. So then I peed, and
Thank you.
thank you. You're welcome. It was a wonderful pee. I almost didn't make it.
Me.
Cause I woke up and I'm like, I'm fine. I'll wait until the morning, and I tried going back to sleep, and I'm like, this ain't going away. So I was like, okay, I gotta go. And then and then my second what?
Nothing.
My second dream, I was in Colorado with 2 people that I didn't know, but like I knew them in my dream. But looking back, I'm like, who the hell are these people? And I went rock climbing in Colorado with them, which ties into what I'm doing in real life, because I'm rock climbing in Colorado right now. We're actually on a Skype call.
Right now.
Yeah.
We're actually on a Skype call.
We're on a Skype call, and I'm just climbing these rocks. No.
You must be in great shape if you're rock climbing and you're not like breathing.
Huffing. Yeah, I've been climbing the rock climbing wall here at BSU, and
I've been climbing the rocks.
climbing the breaks. And whenever I climb the rocks, I get up like a few, and then I'm like and I'm like reaching for every rock. Oh, I peaked. And but like I don't know. I mean, it's very tiring, so it's not something I'm just like, let me just grab this rock, and I'll grab this rock. So like I'm definitely like.
Are you being stabbed to death on
Yeah.
top of the rock
Oh my
wall?
God.
Yeah. Once I get to the top,
The
somebody.
surprise is you. What is it? Like you ring a bell when you get to the top?
Oh no! We
Well,
just, I
You
just,
just
I
kind
just,
of slap it.
They don't have a bell.
No.
Oh my god.
you just yell back. I'm done now. And then
That's a
they
hate
tether
crime
you
that they
down.
don't
It
have
is.
the little ding bell.
It's a little what's the word? Do you mind explaining it?
What?
Whatever. It doesn't make
Belay?
me feel great. Like I get to the top and I'm like,
Anticlimactic.
hell yeah, and then I go, okay, I'm done. They go, okay, take a seat, and then they just lower me down. And
Yeah.
I'm like, great, that was
Because you're supposed to lean back.
awesome.
You don't even get to rappel?
No, you
Well,
do.
you kind of can, but when you're up,
No, they just drop you.
No.
super far, like when you get to the top, you're right next to the rope and the
Yeah.
wall, so you're just kind of like shimmying.
You're like,
Yeah.
hello, Tazai.
Then when we first started going, the guy told me he's like, we usually tether people down more quickly when there are people who come often, so come in early and often, but they didn't do that for the first few times I was there, and then recently they've just been like zoink and they've been dropping me, not like zoink.
They literally
No.
let go of the rope.
Yeah, they're like okay, and then they just let go of the rope, and I just plummet to my. There was one time, I was like halfway up the rope, and I went to grab this rock. Actually, it was quite the reach. I like jumped off this one rock, and then I grabbed another, but I missed with the grab, so I just kind of fell, and the guy who was called boulaying me, which is like the guy who sits at the bottom and tethers me.
Why did you put such sassy air quotes around that as if it was a fake word? You're like,
Boulay.
boulaying.
They keep on saying this word, but I don't believe them.
Yeah, it's not a real word.
It's not a real word.
But the guy who was boulaying me, he looked like he maybe was 160 pounds, and I fell pretty hard when I missed that rock. So I like jerked down, and I ended up falling all the way down to the floor. But it was gently. Like I wasn't just like, it was like
Just
I fell. What?
at a rapid pace.
Yeah, very quickly I fell to the ground. No, I fell safely to the ground, and the guy, I looked around and I'm like, oh, maybe he's just getting comfortable with me, and like he knows that I can handle it. And I look around for him, and he's up in the air where I was. So I'm like, okay, and then
Was that when I was gone?
I think so. I don't think you were there.
Got it. I had to step out. It's fine.
Yeah, and I looked around and I'm like, oh, what do you want me to do? He's like, it's okay, I'll take care of it. And he sat there and he loosened up the tether, and I slowly not fell, but he slowly came down, and everyone was safe and happy. And I asked him, I'm like, how often does that happen? He's like, happens pretty often.
Happens pretty often when you don't do your job and you don't hold the rope.
He was holding the rope, but he's
From
just.
up in the air?
What are you
No.
talking about?
He fell, so the guy on the ground went up in the air.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that he looked over. The man was also in a harness, also rock climbing. And I was about to be like, this man is not doing his
Yeah,
job.
that looks pretty fun. I'm gonna get up there with
He
you.
is in fact rock climbing. I see now that I have been mistaken.
Yeah, but like I was like, oh, okay, okay. And then the first time I rock climbed was rock climbing, whatever the past tense of rock climb is. When rock climbing, I think.
Rock climb bird.
Yeah, rock climb bird.
Rock clumbed.
But the first time I did it, the person who was bullying me was this like, you were there for this one, Heather. That chick was probably like
Oh yeah.
140 pounds maybe. She was like
Possibly.
5'2".
She was
and,
very small.
yeah, and she was pretty fit. So I'm like, all right. I was kind of nervous going up there,
Yeah.
but I was like, I'll be fine. And she even had, I think she had a sandbag on her too,
She did.
to make her even heavier.
That's funny.
And because I mean, like, I'm not gonna sit here and deny I'm pretty heavy compared to her. I'm 220, so whatever she is, massively more than her. So I climbed up and then I got done. So I did the normal stuff where I lean back and then start to like get tethered down and excuse me. And I look back, or like once I get to the ground and I look back at her, one of the other workers is like clutching onto her.
Yeah.
Just to add more weight to her because apparently
she wasn't even on the ground.
Oh really?
Yeah, like she had her legs up and she was like crisscrossed and she was just above the ground.
If that isn't me.
Yeah.
Well, I was like, okay, well there was that.
It is not me.
So I love rock climbing. It's my new exercise.
It's quite fun.
It is. It hurts your fingies.
Yeah. My hands start shaking.
Yeah, but it's
and my forearms are like, you can't get to that next rock. You have to go down.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? Okay, I guess I'm done. I'm sorry.
I usually fall before, like, the only reason I'll stop is if I either have, like, there's no way I can do it, or is if I fall. Welcome back, guys. We got interrupted by the weatherman. He said, there's a tsunami in sight. Careful.
In landlocked
Muncie.
Land.
I have to go.
What is it? What's above here? Lake Michigan?
Well, it's not above it. It's like kind of towards the west. It's northwest from here.
All right. Well, is that Lake Michigan?
Yes.
What can you name them all?
No.
Michigan.
Yeah.
Erie.
Yeah.
Huron.
Uh-huh.
Superior.
And one more, right? I know it.
Is it like the Great Salt Lake or something?
No.
No.
I don't think so, at least.
Wait, Erie, Michigan, Superior, Huron. Like it has a monster in it, right?
The Loch Ness?
What? That's in Scotland.
No.
It's Lake Ontario.
That's it. I knew it sounded like Canada or something. And they had a.
Sound like Toronto? What do you mean?
Do you know that Lake Erie has a monster?
Which one is it?
Bessie. Bessie, the Lake Erie monster.
What is it, though?
It's kind of like the Loch Ness monster, except for it's in
But what?
Ohio and Pennsylvania.
Oh, shit. I almost dropped my phone. It's like the Loch Ness Monster, but not?
Yeah, it's in Lake Erie.
Nessie and Bessie.
Lake
The best of friends.
Erie. Oh, I spelled it wrong.
It's Bessie. Every time I go to visit my family who lives on Lake Erie, we always joke that it's like trip number whatever, looking for the Lake Erie monster.
Well,
And where's Magician Lake?
I just looked up Lake Erie Monsters, and apparently it's a soccer team, or a hockey team.
Modern.
Bessie, Monster of Lake Erie. The Supernatural Fox Sisters.
Y'all acting like I didn't just say that.
It's pretty wild.
I really don't know what I'm supposed to be doing for my anthropology class. It says words, and I don't understand them.
It says words.
I haven't gone.
It's like for the 14th, Modern Homo and Culture. Read Transition to Modern Behavior 2012. And I'm like, cool. I don't know where to do that. It's fine.
Me.
Fair enough.
Go on. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I haven't gone to my J101 class all week, and yesterday I saw my professor, and we just like looked at each other, and I was like, "Please mind your business.
Please mind your
Please
business.
mind your business."
Yeah, I'm glad that my teachers, like, if I see them and I'm like, oh, excuse me. Like, and I definitely didn't go to their class. I'm like, oh, don't look at me.
Don't look.
And then
Do
they're
not-
like, and they don't look at me. I'm like, thank you. It's so nice to me. So sweet.
I'm a scat man.
There we go.
That's the
That was
song.
me earlier.
That's the song I was looking for.
That's you always. Abby. When I think of you, I think of Scatman.
Oh my god.
Who's our one friend? The Scat Man? Oh, Abby, that's right.
She's always scatting.
How did they do that? How did they, like, how do you scat sing? Like, how?
Have you ever heard Jeff Goldblum scat?
Yes.
Yes.
It's my favorite.
I love that man
I love him so much.
so much.
Oh, that's the next video I'm looking up. Jeff Jeff Goldblum's
if you're
honestly.
listening to this, I love you.
Jeff Goldblum noises when he goes, ow, ow, ow. And I go, yes, Jeff.
Is there nothing this man can't do?
Probably not. Jeff Goldblum's honestly a blessing to this earth.
Jeff Goldblum could murder me and I'd be like, thank you, Jeff.
Thank you,
Thank
Jeff
you, Tom Hanks.
Tim Hanks?
Have I talked about them?
No, not yet.
Then
Wait, what? No? Okay.
we even talked about dreams, and I didn't talk about my Tom Hanks dream. Okay, so I was in what I believed to be my sister's dorm. It was not her dorm, but whatever. And I was in a conga line with a bunch of different people, and then I step out, and Tom Hanks steps out, and I give him a little hug, and I look up and I say, "Thank you, Tom Hanks," and then I wake up. And that was the whole dream.
That's the most beautiful dream.
So whenever I think about it, I just go, "Thank you, Tom Hanks."
Thank you,
Pour
Tom
one out
Hanks.
for Tom Hanks.
Pouring out for my homies. You know, like, Robin Williams movies are definitely just a genre of their own.
Yes.
And I love that. It's like, let me see if I can name, not all, but most of Tom Williams. Tom Williams
Tom
movie,
Williams.
of course. There's Bicentennial Man. There's, Bicentennial Man. World's Greatest Dad.
That's really I've never even heard of Bicentennial Man.
Really? That one's one of my favorites. Heather hated it.
It was not good. I didn't even finish it because I thought it was at the end, and then I was like, oh, we're not even halfway done.
That's disgusting.
But there's that one, Good Morning Vietnam, Aladdin. I was gonna just say Genie.
Genie.
That
You know,
was his character?
the real star of the show.
Yeah.
Genie.
You're missing one of the biggest and best ones.
Night at the
Patch
Museum.
Adams, Night at the Museum. World's Greatest Dad.
You said that like twice already.
That one's the worst. Have you seen that?
No.
You know
Alright.
what? I'm gonna quick tangent and complaining.
It's so...
Sam made me watch that, and he got to the point. He told me that it was sad, so I was in my bad mood, ready to be sad, and then I got to the point. I cried, and then he's like, "Okay, we can watch something else now." He just wanted to see. He just wanted to see the tears roll down my eyes,
No.
and I hate it. I hated
Well-
it so much. I just sat there and I cried, and then he went, "We can watch Bicentennial Man now." I went, okay.
No, but it's... but not Bicentennial Man. What's the one we were just talking about? World's Greatest Dad. World's Greatest Dad was a Robin Williams movie where he's a teacher at a school and he's got a kid, and I don't know where the wife or mom comes into play, but she's just not apparent. And his kid's into autoerotic asphyxiation, where he likes to beat off with a belt around his neck or something. And
Or something. I don't know what it is.
or something on his neck. And the kid, I'm sorry, Robin Williams walks in on the kid beating off a few times, and Robin Williams like, alright, my life kind of sucks, I'm single, I can't get any girls, and my kid's into autoerotic asphyxiation. So, I mean, can't blame him. So,
No, that's not.
I'm out.
so, the kid ends up dying from autoerotic asphyxiation. And
God.
Robin Williams walks in on the kid and like finds the kid dead. And is like crying and everything. And what the part that Heather didn't see was, in order for, like, cause he had to call the cops because, you know, his kid is dead. And he didn't want to be known as the guy whose kid killed himself beaten off. So what he ends up doing is writing his kid's like suicide letter, and everyone like at school is like, "I'm so sorry for your loss. I read his suicide letter. It was so sad." Da 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 da. And Robin Williams is like the rest of the movie is Robin Williams trying to live with himself after writing his kid's suicide letter.
Oh, also he wanted to be a writer.
Who?
Robin.
Yes.
That was like his main goal.
Yeah.
Not to blow up and
Not-
act like he
Don't
don't know nobody.
know nobody. But yeah, it's pretty wild. And then the reason that movie hits me so hard is because that's the way that Robin Williams died. Autoerotic. No.
No, it was not.
It was what?
Nothing.
Did you say alcohol?
She said, "I'm out."
I'm out.
Oh, adios. And then bye, Abby. Oh, there she goes. She's walking indefinitely into the sun. There she goes.
Never mind.
Put the stuff there. There's people on the outside.
I
Yeah.
was in the outside. I am the people on the outside.
I
I am the outside. Who needs the outside?
Me.
The Outsiders? With Shia LaBeouf? Nope.
No.
I'm thinking of Holes. The Outsiders with
So many people.
John Cusack
No.
and David Letterman and Robert De Niro.
You know what? David Letterman, if you're listening to this, I love you.
We're in his home. Like, we're in his land right now.
He didn't live here. He didn't live like
He practically did in there.
He practically did.
in there, right there, in that studio.
Culture.
He worked a lot in that studio, yeah.
Culture.
Like, WCRD, the station, was his baby. Baby.
Baby.
And then across from here is where my good boy, you know what I'm saying?
I have no idea what you're saying.
Bob Ross. Bob Ross did all his paintings across from here.
I know, isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it's wild. At the end, you can see it says, thanks to WPIB, Muncie, Indiana.
Yeah. I knew he was in Muncie. I didn't know he was at
Yeah.
BSU.
Yep. I think he had a house or an apartment or something in Muncie and was living here for a while.
Can I
Nope.
get that apartment? I need one for... If anyone's listening to this and they have an extra room in their apartment that they would want me to live in with them.
My mom's
You're not
gonna-
living with Bailey?
Well,
Oh.
not next semester.
Oh,
She's
got it,
an
get it,
extra.
get it.
She's an extra in a movie? What movie?
I'm an extra in a movie.
What movie?
Um,
Spider-Man
Cars.
5? Oh,
Cars.
Cars 4?
Yeah.
Nice.
I was
played
an
the
extra in a
blue car.
movie.
Yeah? I don't
Yeah.
really care.
I care.
What movie was it?
It was a parody of Harry Potter called Harvey Potter. And I liked it.
I liked it.
I was a very small child, and you can see me in some of the scenes because I made sure to like walk on my tippy toes, and I was
Me.
like, "You will see my headband, if nothing else."
Yeah, one of my friends tried showing me that, and then I'm like,
It's so bad.
I was like, I've never seen Harry Potter, and they're like, oh, okay.
Which is a crime and must be changed.
But I've also never seen them. Because every time I try, it does not go well.
Every time you cry,
I fall asleep every time.
I cry
But
so
it's just
hard.
so good.
It got so hard.
It's also try, not cry.
But I'm aware.
The books are so funny and so good.
Heather, you're gonna have to get closer to your microphone, man. There you
The
go.
books are so good.
Honestly,
and
that's
so
much
nice.
better. I have you almost all the way up. I try so hard, and that's in the end, it doesn't really matter.
I put my trust in you. But as far as I could go. No one else knows all
No.
the words to...
No, I could barely even get that little part after.
No, I
I
don't.
try so hard.
Oh my god. Fake fan.
Big fan?
Linkin Park, if you're listening to this, I love you.
Yeah, if the lead singer of Linkin Park's listening to this.
Stop.
You?
Don't say that.
You shut your dirty mouth.
He's dead, for those who don't understand.
Oh my god.
Abraham Lincoln from Linkin Park is dead.
Wait, hold on. That reminded me of a.
Abraham.
No.
Abraham Lincoln.
No.
Baby.
From the Harry Potter musical, there.
What?
You need to.
That's the
shut
thing?
up. Yeah, I told you about it.
Oh.
Also, you should just know about it. But
Because I love Harry Potter.
yeah, because you've seen all the movies and read all the books.
Yes. And I've ridden the ride at Disney World Land.
Yes.
I would do anything to go back to Harry Potter World.
I would do anything for a slice of cheesecake right now.
Bro,
Personally,
I have to agree with you.
A slice of cheese bread? What did you say?
cheese bread.
Oh, cheesecake.
Cheesecake.
You know what?
Got it.
Close enough.
Cheese bread?
Honestly, yeah.
I would like some cheese bread. You can have cheesecake.
Heather.
No, but the quote was, I got a present left to me at my first year of Hogwarts. It was left to me by my dad. The dad that's dead. My father's dead. I have a dead father.
Sounds like a John Mulaney thing.
Yes.
Except his dad is not dead. His dad's a lawyer.
Well,
And his mother.
as far as we know, he's not.
The accident.
True. Ever since the accident. That's what the government wants you to think. There's this really good restaurant. Good segue here. There's this really good restaurant that serves people's dead ashes. I actually, before we go there, that was a joke, but I do have a less or so joke.
Wait, can I tell you?
Okay.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
That was not a
That was not
a joke. That was a statement, and then none of us giggled at all. And then you went, "That was a joke."
I thought that was funny.
Please clap.
I would have laughed.
Please clap.
My mother said that when she dies, I think we've mentioned my mother in every
God
podcast.
forbid. No, I know, and it's gonna be a thing. Every
Okay.
single podcast, we have to go, yeah, Jeanette. At least.
At least once.
Just a little shout out to my homie Jeanette.
My homie.
I appreciate you, dog.
Dog.
Okay.
She said that when she dies, she wants to be cremated, and then she wants to have like a service dinner or whatever it's called, and then she wants me to put her ashes into the pepper shakers.
I love
Jeanette,
it.
no.
And then she wants me to give a speech, saying, "There's a little bit of Jeanette in all of us," after everyone's finished their meal.
I want to go to like one of the. I want to die. I don't want like right now.
I want to die.
But like, oh, you know what? If it happens, it happens. If I die,
There you go.
God forbid.
I want to be.
That's right.
I want to be like, stop, I can't. For those of you that don't know, I'm running on like 3.5 hours of sleep, 4 hours. I'm so tired. I'm sitting here with my eyes closed.
That's why she's congealed.
Oh, like old blood.
Congealed blood.
Like old blood.
Like old blood.
I'm sitting here like old blood.
I'm sitting here like old blood. I'm not getting any younger. I'm just getting stiffer and blobbier.
Blobbier.
I'm changing
I'm just
colors.
getting
I'm
more
getting
congealed.
getting a little tanner.
You were saying?
Oh, when I die, I want to be flung around on a zip tie. Not a zip tie. What is it called?
One of those big industrial ones.
Stop. What are they called? A
my
zip
God.
line. I'm so tired. Leave me alone.
No, okay, I want to die. I want to go to Scotland, first of all.
And then
And
die.
then die in a heather field.
Oh, you want to die in Heatherfield?
Yeah.
I thought you just wanted to be laid to rest.
I want to die in a heather field. Because that means that I will be in Scotland.
It's gonna be like an execution? Like, what do you mean?
Yes.
Oh.
You know what?
Firing squad.
Yeah.
Wherever I die,
You're gonna have 7 of your best friends with one.
I actually just want it to be completely silent.
What?
That's the only reason that I think drowning would be okay. And not the worst way to die. Because for a moment, everything's just quiet. And you get like, there's no noise. And you're dead. And it's fine.
Well, you're not dead for a little bit later.
yeah, that shit sucks.
Huh?
That-
shit sucks.
You're not dead for
That's
a little bit later?
yeah.
Can you use different words? What is that mean?
Like,
Like, you don't die right away. Like, everything gets quiet, and then everything hurts really bad, and then you
Yeah.
die. No.
that's
Like,
the
it,
worst.
like, hurts.
That's actually one of my
No.
least, like, that's the, like, besides, like, dying in a fire, that's the runner-up. Because, like, the amount of panic that comes throughout, like, I freak out just, like, swallowing a little bit of water when I took the wrong breath.
Thought about this.
What?
You act like I haven't thought about this. You're like, you don't have all the facts.
No, I'm just saying, if it was me, like, that's one of my least favorite deaths. Like,
That's how I felt for a really long time. And then I just started to think about it. And I was like,
like,
actually.
ideally, I mean, besides, like, dying peacefully in your sleep, like, either, the injection,
Oh.
like, the death row shit.
Like, Dr. Dr.
I
Kevorkian.
think you're just gagging over there.
Abort me.
Abort me.
What?
Abort.
No. You know, Doc, I want to be aborted.
Yep. Abby's now praying.
Absolutely be.
She put her head down. She's wearing like a cowboy hat.
Her
And then-
Witchfinder general hat.
Her what?
She's a Witchfinder.
Which did you find me?
She found me.
Oh, what a bitch. Or a witch.
What a witch.
No bitch. You a bitch. Yep, you a
No,
bitch. Oh,
That's not.
you a bitch. Hey, hey, you a bitch. Hey, hey.
Oh my god, was that Death Grips?
Yeah. I took the soul of Death Grips.
I love Death Grips so.
I don't know who nor what Death Grips is.
Yeah, I featured them.
Slash
They
R.
were our first feature. I featured the money store.
The money. No, your first feature was waving my dick in the wind.
Okay, well, so then my first official one,
That was official.
the first weekly Wednesday Woozig.
Yeah, you said I'm trying this new thing called Weekly Wednesday Music. The first song
Not
is
for Ween.
waving my dick in the
No.
wind.
That's not at all how it
Waving
went.
my dick in the wind.
I
I,
just
for one,
listened
do
to
not remember
podcasts.
at all.
And that's not how it went.
And then you also played that one. Yep, I remember that one now.
Do you?
Waving my dick in the wind.
He doesn't remember
Waving
because I
my
didn't play any
dick
other
in
songs
the
after
wind.
that.
Oh no!
That's not.
I was pulling my shirt down
Oh, please don't.
because it was up to my titties. My changes.
Turning faces, stranger to change it. I would do anything to get
I
David
would-
Bowie back.
I would do anything.
I would do anything. Ask me to do something, I will do it.
We'll
No.
get David Bowie back for food.
What?
I don't know.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you get David Bowie and a little bit of grub. I mean, what's the loss in that? What is loss? Is this loss?
No, shut up.
Oh, all right.
What kind of food would I get?
Cheesecake.
Like cheese bread.
Somebody get this man some cheesecake.
I need some
Somebody
cheesecake
get Heather
right
cheese
now.
bread.
Someone get Abby some caffeine.
Do you want to go to once we? Wow. Okay.
Oh my god, he just had a stroke.
Oh my god.
When we go to.
When you
Have you ever had a dream where you and then
I think we already
and
featured
then
this
we
one.
went-
anything?
Did we already feature that video?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
We've talked about it so many times.
Secondly, when we go to Best Buy, can we also go to Walmart and get some cheesecake? Cheesecake's
Yeah.
kind of expensive though. I also don't want to make any cheesecake because it takes too long. So like, you know, in like certain foods you have to
You want him to do you so much you could do anything?
I always forget how long that is.
It's so long.
It's 20 seconds of this kid saying the same 3 words. When you Oh my god.
It goes on forever though.
Oh my god, it's so funny. It's the funniest kid.
Do you
I hate kids, but that one I like.
honestly? Yeah. Do either of you
And
guys
Harvey.
bake?
Do I bake?
Yes,
Yeah.
I love baking.
I
Just
haven't
resurrected
been able to
Abby.
bake in so long.
I'm so excited for Thanksgiving since I don't get to go home because my house is so far away. It's not that far.
Are you
It's only
going-
like 2.5 hours.
Are you going to Ethan's?
Yes, I'm staying at Ethan's, and he's letting me bake goods.
Is that the one that we're not going to be at, Heather?
No, the Friendsgiving. Friendsgiving is only trombones.
Oh,
This is like actual
then
Thanksgiving.
that's the one we're not going to be at, the Friendsgiving.
I'm not gonna be there either.
Because I'm going home.
I'm also going home.
Well, I'm not going. Yes, okay. Claire is driving me and Heather home. So then I can
Why
see.
question mark?
I don't know because I don't know if you're actually coming.
What?
Bitch.
So when I say
I have-
yes,
So that's
I'm
not-
coming.
that's
Yes,
not-
I am willing to come. Yes, I want to come.
I
and
have-
you're like, you know what? I don't know what she wants.
I haven't decided if I
She's
should
so
bring you.
mysterious. I will
So
never know what
mysterious.
Heather wants. And I'm like, excuse me, if you just let me talk for
Women
one
are
second.
women are so confusing.
Wait, is
I don't
that next
understand.
weekend?
It's the 22nd. It's yes.
Yes.
Great, so we're all gonna be gone the same weekend.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So Campbell and Will are gonna be like,
I'm sick.
I'm sick. I think Campbell's doing something with Coleman.
Oh, sorry.
I thought you got excited. Coleman.
Brotherly love.
Yay!
Yay! My
um,
siblings are friends.
oh my sibling, my pee-pee.
Do you want to talk about siblings?
Grant
Let's talk about
Wintenheimer?
I-
brother.
He gets mad at me when I talk about him as my pee-pee. Grant
Oh.
Wintenheimer.
Never mind.
If you're listening to this, I'm so sorry. I respect you more than you can believe, but I just think it's funny, and I probably will not stop.
I could call mine pee-pee, but that would just
Yeah, it would make
we
it
call
awkward.
them pop. So I mean, it's not doing much.
One of my grandpas, I probably could call pee-pee, and then he'd make fun of me in a weird way, but like in a also funny and like grandpa way.
Okay.
But the other one would just look at me weird. I have one grandpa. I have one grandpa that likes to make sex jokes all the time, and it's really funny.
I hate that.
It's
My
really
dad
funny.
started making like sex jokes, and we shut that down real quick. We were like, "Dad, I don't like that. Like, it's funny, but I don't want to hear that."
Well-
and then he's like, "Understandable."
My grandpa was an old police chief, and he used to, like, not used to, he still does when he's like, talks real quiet, and has a little bit of a southern accent, and when he talks, it's very caramel, and he'd talk and he'd be like, "What do you get?" I don't know, like, I don't know.
What, rich and sweet caramel, or like what?
Yeah,
I've never heard that.
like,
term. I've never heard that. I guess not,
a caramel voice.
but I understand. Obviously.
Yeah. I haven't farted in a while.
Thank God.
Let me just.
No, please don't.
No, that was the sound of my asshole bringing in air.
You know turtles breathe through their butt?
I did.
Isn't that pretty cool?
Is that pretty cool?
That's pretty cool.
What's that,
It's good.
Heather,
What?
the SNL skit with Bobby Moynihan, where he's like, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, Drunk
I know-
Uncle?
Yeah. No, that's not Drunk
What?
Uncle.
I
No, it's the guy who, like, he doesn't understand news. Hold on.
I know what you're talking about.
For his 30th consecutive year in SNL, Bobby Moynihan.
A piece of toast. We were watching Rick and Morty last
I'll get back to this one.
we were watching Rick and Morty last night, and they were a piece of toast. I don't know. I love Rick and Morty.
Wait, yes, Anthony Crispino.
Crispina. Yeah, that's one I looked it up too, and then I'm like, nope, not relevant anymore. Would you like to play it?
No.
All right. Good, because I don't want you to. I'm waving.
Sorry, I have
my
to say happy
dick.
birthday to my friend.
Maya, it's your birthday again.
No, it's not Matt. Is it Alyssa? Happy birthday, Alyssa.
Alyssa? Is it spelled? The first thing here is Maya.
Maya.
Is it spelled ALYSSA or ELISA or ALYSA?
The normal one. ALYSSA.
Yeah. I know.
Sorry to all those others, like those differently spelled Alyssas, but y'all are wrong.
Really are. I love you. I'm so sorry.
Change that right
No.
now.
Hey, I'm squanching here.
No.
I
I love Squanchy.
wow, I did not. You come back in different winds. Like you fell asleep with your forehead on the microphone, and then you came back and you're like, I love Squanchy. Oh, I was trying not to peek. I did it anyway.
You already did it earlier too.
My microphone's so low though, so low. Here, I'll turn it down even more.
Well, maybe if you weren't so loud.
You know what, bitch? What the hell was that?
I got really close to the microphone.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
I have a flip phone now. Because my battery on my phone is ass. So I'm taking my.
No.
That was me yawning. I was taking my phone into Best Buy at 4:00 today, Thursday, November
Oh my God! How did you
12th,
get?
14th. Wow. I'm waving my dick in the wind. When is Thanksgiving?
Like, not next weekend.
Yes, but is it?
My
Is it
But the week after, it's like the
24th?
It's the 28th.
28th?
Mm-hmm.
That's wild. That's my... Oh, shit. Okay. My friend's birthday is November 22nd of 2000. 112200.
You know what I have to say to that?
What? Is that his laugh from Jurassic Park?
Yes, it is.
He's on the plane.
I love
He's
it
like,
so much. Oh my god! Someone made a song out of that, and it's 3 minutes long.
I've heard that song and it's beautiful. There's also if you ever played the newest Lego Jurassic Park or Jurassic World,
No.
I think it's the Lego Jurassic Park. They put that in the game.
The laugh?
Yeah,
That's
like
wonderful.
because you know how like the Lego people never talk.
The
No,
little people.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
They don't. I was
Yeah.
about to argue that they do, but they.
Well, they have Lego movies, but I don't know
Right.
anything about the Lego games.
Like in
I want to watch Lego Batman so bad.
I
It's such a
don't.
good one.
I want to play Lego Star Wars
Me too.
on the Wii.
Yes.
What?
Or like Lego
You
Indiana
can.
Jones.
Wait, can we? All right, Abby.
Mm-hmm.
After we're done with this, maybe, or just after class. I have class from 2 to 3. Can we go get your car, and then go to GameStop, and then see if they have Lego Star Wars for the Wii, and then come in here and play Lego Star Wars for the Wii until we beat it.
Okay, well, here's my only qualm with that is that I, in fact, own a Wii, and I, in fact, own Lego Star Wars.
Do you really? Can you bring that and the Wii? Wait, can you?
What?
Give me your Wii.
I can't give you my Wii because it has my Animal Crossing on it. Did you know I've logged over 1,500 hours on Animal Crossing?
I never played Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing is my escape.
Nintendogs was the shit on the Nintendo Lite.
My parents would never buy me a DS. I was always like, hey, I think this would be pretty cool. And they were like, you know what? I don't care. You're getting cowboy boots for Christmas.
They're
And you know
actually
what?
kind of expensive. Like even now,
Yeah.
because we used to play Mario Kart
Mhm.
during our study hall in high school for like every day, and it was beautiful. But me and my friends all had DSs. We had 6 DSs that we'd play, and we'd play Mario Kart on my friend's one Mario Kart game because you could like.
Imagine being rich.
Yeah, no doubt.
No, okay. My DS the screen was like flopping off to the side, so I had to like hold it a certain way. But DS the DS now, I think like the cheapest one you can get it for is like $100 unless you get it on like Craigslist or something.
It's not bad though, $100.
No.
My Switch, oh my god,
Oh my god.
I splurged over the summer and bought a Switch and it was so expensive. But it was so worth it. I love her.
Are you getting the? No, you don't like Pokemon, do you?
I mean,
Also,
I don't dislike Pokemon.
Will wants to play Pokemon with me on Friday, but I'm also going to the thing.
Are you going to the Butler thing?
Yeah, are you?
No,
Then I'm probably gonna back out.
I am backing out because what am I doing on Friday? Oh,
I don't know. I know that Skylar's coming this weekend.
yay.
We have to decide
Waving
when
my
we're gonna
dick in the
record
wind.
anything.
I'm waving my dick in the wind. Skylar Flynn, you don't know who that is.
No.
She was a chick. She was my friend's sister. That means nothing to anyone though. My friend doesn't even watch my podcast. Oh well. We all think about Aretha Franklin.
I love
I
her.
love her.
Really?
Yeah.
R-E-S-P-C-T.
Fun fact. Over the summer, when I worked in the pill factory and had to wake up at 4 every morning,
Yeah.
that was my alarm clock. And I was like, I'm gonna hate it after this. No. That empowered me so much. Like, that's what got me through the day. I'd wake up and she'd be like, R-E-S-P-E-C.
No, that's why I like chose a song that I actually like for my alarm, because I wake up and I want to like listen to it.
Yes. I'm like,
For those of you who don't know, it's God's Country by Blake Shelton.
that's such a good
It
song.
hypes me up so much. But the only thing is that, like, when I had a roommate, I would want to listen to the whole thing, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I have to play this.
I don't think I've ever actually made it to that song.
Because hers is just like a... And I was like, God's Country, yeah. And I'm like, yeah.
God's Country.
I saw the light in the sunrise.
What is it?
It's my favorite.
That song sounds like it should be sang by Pitbull.
Oh, I was like, Blake Shelton? Yes, I agree.
No, I was gonna say Nickelback. Bickleneck.
You should do it.
Yeah, Bickleneck. If you're listening to this,
He totally is.
do God's Country.
He has post notifications on and everything.
Yeah. He's like, oh, somebody said my name in a podcast.
I've been summoned.
Bickleneck.
Wait, hold on.
Who dare awake me?
It's not the same, whatever. But I just remembered the Vine where they're showing pictures of Billy Ray Cyrus, and they're like, I miss Kurt Cobain so much.
Oh.
I used to think that okay, that you didn't. It's fine. I used to think that Kurt Cobain and I forget the lead singer of Nickelback's name.
Yes.
I used to think that they were the
Isn't it
same.
Chad something?
Oh yeah.
It
I-
makes sense.
I forget. But I thought that they were the same. And then, but at least it didn't like take me like over a year to like figure it out.
Chad Kroger.
Thank
I
you.
was close. I was right.
Yeah.
My God, y'all ever been to a JC? Speaking of Kroger,
JC Penney's?
No.
no, like a JC food stores.
No.
They're more in rural communities, and they just have this aura about them. I love JCs. They don't have them up here, and it makes me so sad.
You know it's actually pretty good?
Mm.
It's also my least favorite grocery store.
IGA.
I don't know what that is.
Oh my God.
What? What'd you say?
An IGA?
I thought that was... No, I'm thinking of IHG, and also that's a hotel. But I'm thinking of Aldi's.
How
Oh.
can you not like Aldi's?
I actually hated Aldi's.
I
as a
don't like
kid.
being in there at all.
I don't
That's what
like
I'm
being
saying.
in there, but they have like... Sometimes they have good stuff.
Yeah.
They have
No, they
chocolate
do.
milk there.
But like when I'm in there, I feel like I have to run out. Like I feel
Yeah.
like I have to be like...
No. Yes.
Well,
I
what,
hate it.
you know when you get to the register and they're just like throwing your shit around.
Oh my God.
I chucked my
He just
wallet at
took
the
his
floor.
wallet and he chucked it at the ground. I loved that so much. Oh my God.
No, but do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
'Cause
They're like,
they
that's
take
it,
your-
get out of here. That's it. How dare you buy your groceries from Aldi's? You're making me scan all these things.
They take your
They
groceries.
get to sit down.
Yeah.
They
And
have
they
no.
just chuck your groceries.
And now
Oh my
Aldi's
God.
used to only take cash, you know?
No, I didn't know that.
At least the one in my hometown
Okay.
only took cash until
Yeah.
like last year.
Mm-hmm.
And then they were like, you know what? Maybe we should take credit cards. And so now the people, they get like pissy. Like you come through the line. They're like, I don't understand why you're doing this to me. And I'll be like, please ma'am, I just want to buy my 4 bottles of cranberry water.
Yeah.
Because that's all I buy when I go to Aldi's. Because they're like,
I don't know why I find that
they're
so
like
funny.
57 cents and they're like no calories. And they're like these giant like liter bottles of like cranberry water. And I will buy like 8 at a time. And the ladies are always like working and they're like, what are you doing with, and I just like look at them. I'm like, don't judge me. You do not, ma'am. Do not do it.
Apparently, it's really hard to get a job there.
I wonder why.
I don't know.
Question.
You have to be really angry.
Maybe.
You have to like, that's it.
I was actually offered a job there, but turned it down.
Okay, Sam.
Because they paid the same amount as Lowe's did, and I liked Lowe's.
I
What's that place? IHG?
IGA.
IHG.
What's no, it's not this one. Actually might be. What's the one store where you buy everything in bulk?
Costco. Sam's
no,
Club.
No.
Never mind. I'm out.
There's
I fold.
oh my gosh. My dad takes me there all the time and I also hate that place. But like you can get like bags of chips that are like half your body weight.
Fresh Time. Whole Foods.
Ooh, no.
Oh, no, okay.
It's really tasty.
Yeah.
Not
I-
tasty, but it's
tasty.
tasty.
I'm gonna stick with my answer, Costco.
Costco again.
Adam. Oh, okay. Never mind. We already talked about that.
Costco for a third time. Can I buy a vowel? Costco?
Can I buy a Costco?
How much is one Costco, please?
It looks like he's holding the blanket on. My friend Maya sent me a picture of her dog wrapped in a blanket, and it
Oh.
looks like he's holding it on. And it says crusty ass MF. And I said, wait, that looks like me when I wake up. And then she went, no. And then got like mad about it. And I was like, what? Why? She was like, you're not. She said you ain't crusty, but she misspelled it and said I'm Aunt Crusty. So now I am Aunt Crusty.
I think it's time for us to be played out.
I saw the light and I saw the riding back and I'm trying to